Hey. Message retracted. Can, can people see me? Hey. Hey, how's it going? It's raining in Rabat. Hey, how's it going? Oh, wow. Look, everybody. It's flooding in. This is awesome. Can people see me? Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, Zach. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, my gosh. So many people rolling in here. I can't even keep up. Oh, wow. Um, hey, how's it going, everybody? It's so glad everybody's here. I don't even know what to say right now. I've been trying to think about how I'm going to do this all day long, and now that I'm here doing this, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. All the people, and it's thank you so much. Thank you very much for being here. This is just fantastic. I'm doing fantastic, Zach. Thank you. Medcad, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Mohammed Ben, hi from Belgium. How are you doing? Mustafa Labihi, hi. How are you? Oh gosh, so many people coming in. Oh my. Moroccan lady in Manchester. Yes, I am still in Morocco. I am in Rabat, and it's been a lovely, chilled out, rainy day all day today. The rumbling of thunder in and out. It's been really nice, kind of nice reminder of Texas. How are you? I see you. How's it going? Go check out their video. They put one out today. Becky did her fasting. She tried some fasting, and I think she did a pretty good job. So you're going to see this a lot because I'm really nervous. I'm like a cat. Like, I'm going to be batting at things. Do I still fast? Yes, I do still fast, and I'm very hungry right now. Joy Fiore, ciao. How's it going? Oh, gosh. Becoming quarantine star in Morocco. We all have our claims to fame, right? Thank you very much. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, also, thank you not only for being here tonight watching this, but I want to say thank you to everybody who's just been absolutely just fantastic with your support of this channel. The growth of this channel has just gone through the roof beyond my wildest expectations. And thank you, Nada. I'm trying to do the fasting the very best that I can. I'm doing it very well. I'm keeping up, and I'm doing it the way I'm supposed to. I'm trying to talk and do this because I don't know how to do this yet. I'll calm down here in about an hour. I shaved the mustache actually like 10 minutes ago. I felt I looked scruffy. So, but again, thank you. This channel would not be anything without the people who are right here, right now, the people, all my subscribers. I can't even begin to thank you enough, and I know that I haven't put a big effort into that thank you, and I want you to know how much I appreciate it to the best that my words can convey. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much, all of you, your subscribers, the viewers, everybody. Thank you so much. This really means a lot to me that my channel is where it is now, that I'm going to get to do more in Morocco and continue to build relationships with people, for everyone here in Morocco, people around the world. I'm very excited, and I'm so glad that I have your support. Thank you. Okay. Unes, I look good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see. What do you think about the coronavirus management in the USA by Trump? It's crazy. I don't really know. How long do you live in fear? Those are some really. That was just talking with a friend of mine on Facebook just yesterday about that, and I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. It's just so many. I don't know what's real, what's being told that's real. I don't know what's fake news, what's real news. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have all those answers. Dallas, Texas. Okay. Let's see. Okay. If not, okay. If you put it in, okay. Mohammed Hakim. And to anyone else, if you put something in Darija, please throw back some English there. I'm trying to learn. I bought a notebook, and I have a bunch of different phrases and my numbers and everything, and I'm learning Darija by the day, and I'm loving it. It's fantastic. Kanuni Khalid, I hope I didn't ruin your name. My family's doing great. Thank you. Are you good at math? That is the one thing I'm horrible at. I don't do math. I don't math at all. Do I like Harira? Yes, I do. Love Harira. How do I survive in Morocco? I get by with a little help from my friends. Believe me, it's been fantastic. Hello from Houston, Texas. Hey, Ray, how are you? I want to go to your country, USA. You go for it. It's a good time. A lot of good things to see up there. You are living an unexpected experience, which is a good thing. This is experience. Bravius, did I say that right? I hope so. This experience has been so great on so many levels. I don't even know. It's just fantastic. Things that I'm learning about myself, things that I'm learning about the culture here that I never knew were there to be experienced, and I'm loving it. I'm so grateful for this, even though this is not the funnest time in the world, but it's very valuable. It's a very valuable time. Omar, how are you doing, buddy? Man, good to see you. So yeah, it's something about that. It was something about they closed down a neighborhood or a part of Rabat. They had some like increases in cases or something. I don't know. Anybody knows any more about that? Please let me know. Dennis, how are you? Yes, this is definitely a life-changing experience. Love you, man. Sunshine Sunch. How are you? How many days did you fast until now? Straight up fasting. I was probably, oh gosh, I was a good weekend before I stopped having like little bites of this and that. So it's been going on 2 weeks that I've actually been fasting, but I eat once a day. I tried getting up the other day and having some coffee in the morning because of the caffeine headaches. I just didn't want to do the coffee. So if I do it at the suhoor, that maybe I could just make it for the rest of the day, and I did. But I was up entirely too long. I was exhausted. So I slept in today, and I just suffered, and I'm still alive. Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Mubarak. Oh yes, Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Kareem. I forgot to say that. I'm so sorry, everyone. Do you know when Morocco is going to open the airports? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Do you know when Morocco? We're meeting after quarantine. I hope to be meeting a lot of people after quarantine. I would really love to do that. I don't know how we could accommodate that, but I've got people that I'm already going to be meeting, and I hope to meet so many people. That's going to be. I would love to do that. Oh, and by the way, I haven't had anything to drink all day, so I'm really thirsty. Going to do a lot of talking. So right now, I kind of feel like a cat with a sponge in its mouth. Yes, it is raining in Rabat. It's a nice steady rain. Would you like to live in Morocco? It's not a bad option right now, I tell you that for sure. If there's some way that I could still do travels and bring other cultures and share those cultures with people in Morocco as well as around the world, I would love to base out of this country from what I've seen so far. But it's been 3 months that I was here, 5 months now. 2 months of it have been in quarantine. And the first 3 months, I just really wasn't doing Morocco like I should have been. So, but as far as the people and the food, yeah, I could do that. Did you visit a lot of countries before? Charod, 1979, Charod? I don't know how to say that. I visited a lot of countries. I've been to Argentina. Yes, I have visited a lot of countries. Ireland, Wales, England. I've been to Southeast Asia. So yeah, I've visited a lot of countries, and but it's been a while since I've done some traveling until January. I need to visit Marrakesh. I was there, and I didn't do it the way I should have, and I apologize for that. I will be back. I just went to the Medina and walked around and took pictures, and there's a lot more to it. Okay, so hey there. Travel videos. So Anis Ben, how am I holding up nowadays? I'm doing very well. I'm taking delight in this fasting, and that actually the fasting itself gives me something to think about during the day. Like, why am I doing it? I start to think about, I start to think about a lot of things, like even the cats that may not get to eat. You know, it's like, so it's bringing out a lot of empathy in me, and I'm really happy about it. How do I spend my time in quarantine? I pretty much just that. I think a lot about the elderly, stray animals, things like that, that not living the greatest life. Uh, Abde, am I married? No, I am not. Do I feel like home in Morocco? Do I feel like I'm at home in Morocco? So far, yeah, I really do. I don't feel out of place at all. Even more so, I can say this. Bethany, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing this on my iPhone, and I'm looking at the comments on my computer so I can actually read it. Um, what was I saying? Do I feel like I'm at home? Yes, especially like if I go down and I get out and about and I start interacting with the people that I talk to in the markets and things like that. It's starting to feel a little bit more and more familiar, a little bit more like home, and I'm loving the vibe. I am from Texas in the United States, Miss Lily USA. That means, it looks like German. Love you, yes, lifestyle, love your videos from Tangier. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Um, I don't know, Arabic, I don't get it. Uh, Nuri in the Matrix, good to see you on here. Thanks for showing up. Thanks. I feel this is incredible. Um, my accent. You have an open mind without prejudgment. I notice is very good. Thank you very much. It's the way to live. You get a lot further in life when you live outside your mind and you just are willing to experience things that are outside of what you understand. It makes life a lot better. Um, what do I like most in Morocco? Hassan, a very generic answer still because, like I said, the first 3 months or the first month I was here, um, I did it very wrong. I was doing it on a very superficial level. So I kind of did it as like a tourist without really diving into things that can really be loved about Morocco outside of the food and the Medinas and all the touristy things, which are great. Um, but right now, what I'm coming to love is just the daily life that's really great. So that, and obviously the people here are fantastic. And of course, mint tea. um, I have a cowboy accent. That's about all I am about as a cowboy is maybe I have a Texas accent. And I can ride a horse. Um, oh, tell Grandma I said thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that. All the Officer Meccano, thank you very. I think I had one, and I don't remember what kind it was, and that was long before we knew we were going to be down in a lockdown. Because I was saying one of us. Thank you, Omar. I appreciate that. Chris, hello to you. Watching your videos. Alba Travels. How you doing, man? That guy's got to know him some like music video productions and things like that, and he's actually doing some things and done some things in Morocco that I want to go do. I want to get out there with some locals and go exploring these caves and go and doing all this kind of stuff. So yeah, go check out his channel too. He's a pretty cool guy. And thank you for showing up, man. Ali Hamdouchi. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't ruin that. But hey, how are you doing? I appreciate you being here. You still drinking in Ramadan? Absolutely not. I stopped drinking. It was my Dos Equis that I had with dinner. That's it. That's the last thing I've had for alcohol. I've been really doing this the way it's supposed to be done. What are my hobbies? Photography really is the only hobby that I have that I enjoy doing above and beyond anything is photography. I love it. Do you plan to stay in Morocco after quarantine is over? For a little while, yes. I don't know how long it's going to be before Moroccan government says, hey, all you overstayers, we're not going to fine you, but you're going to have to go ahead and get out and come back sometime some other time. So I don't know how long it's going to be, but when I'm sorry, I got a message and it kind of threw me off. But when I do leave to renew my tourist visa, I am coming right back, and I'm going to spend as much time here as I absolutely can. Some recommendations from Rockin', start English speaking channel. I don't know. I have no idea how to start a channel like that because I don't have those those accreditations to teach things like that, I wouldn't even know how to jump into something like that. How did you get with the name of your channel? I came with a lot of just writing some things down. It's just I just knew, that I needed to. It's like I'm being irresponsible for what the normal is, and people was like, "Oh, you're going to quit your job and sell everything," and all I wanted to do was run away. And then I knew that most of the travel vloggers and things out there are a lot younger than me, and I just wanted to go ahead and own the fact that I'm middle-aged, and I just picked up and ran away. And just eventually over time that name just kind of came to me, and I was like, I got it, and that's where it came from, really. Tourism, work, and Corona. Have you made any new friends? I've made a couple of really good friends here, and they talk to me on the regular, and they really helped me through this quarantine, and they both have a special place in my heart for their own reasons, and I love them to death, and I appreciate them. There was something else about that I didn't get. Something about a dialect. Where was it? I want to go back. Learn any dialect. Yeah, like I said, I'm learning Darija. I want to learn that. That seems to be, something that I've actually grown quite interested in learning that language, and it's pretty good when I have people who can talk to me, and video chats and things like that, and I can get that conversational tone, the conversational experience rather. Can you list 10 things you liked about Morocco? Again, not right now. Everything's still very generic. I can give you mint tea, food, people, the daily life experience. That's pretty much what I've got right now, and that is so much. That means so much. Any new Moroccan dishes to learn after Hadida and Tagine? I'm gonna wait until I get to something more complex when I have people who are more experienced at that, because I'm pretty comfortable with what I know right now. So, use editing, and how did you learn it? I edit my videos with DaVinci Resolve 15. Then there it was just extensive time watching videos on YouTube and just wanting to learn how to do it. It's really not that difficult to do the basics on what I do, but it's a very, very powerful tool, and I would recommend it. It's very easy to learn. So it's DaVinci Resolve. Hello from Spain. How are you? With the situation in Morocco until I saw your videos. Well, I'm glad I could alleviate some of those worries from you. Things are doing very well here. Thank you, Omar. So would you go back to Morocco after the Corona crisis? Absolutely. I'm still here, and like I say, I have to renew my visa for, to stay in good standings with the government, of course. But then I'm coming right back, because this place has really grown on me in a way I didn't know it was going to. Let's see. How's your internet connection here? Where I am right now, I'm in an Airbnb, and I'm literally 6 feet away from my router. So I've got great internet. Hammam. I haven't been to Hammam yet. I've heard about those, but I heard about those like 2 days before we went into lockdown. I was like, I missed out on that. So there's probably going to be another one of those things I add to the list of things I like. I did try to contact them early on in the lockdown, but then I just figured, what are they going to do for me, really? They're going to let me know if they want to get me out of here. The deals weren't that great. They were very expensive, and they weren't guaranteed you were going to get out. And I just was like, you know what? This is a great place. So I'm not really worried about contacting them. We'll take that as it comes. Lily USA, as an American, do you need a visa for Morocco? You can come in as an American citizen with a tourist visa. It's a 90-day stay on arrival. So you can walk in if you have a U.S. passport. When you arrive, they stamp your passport, and you're good for 90 days. And then you leave. And then you come back and do it right. And I'm not sure. I think you can do that for another 3 months. I think it's like a 6-month deal throughout the year. Do I like the climate in Morocco? Here in Rabat, it's great. It's just like San Diego. If anybody's ever been to San Diego, California, anybody in the States watching, it's just like San Diego here. It's perfect. Do a video with Morocco. That's in the plans. It's definitely in the plans. Hey, Uncle Will, how are you? Good to see you. What camera am I using right now for this? I'm using my phone. That's that's what I do when I'm using my vlogging camera. I just have my little GoPro. It's a GoPro 7. It's the white one. It was given to me by a very special person to me a couple of Christmases ago. It's got a lot of sentimental value to it. So even when it dies, I'm gonna just put it away in storage and keep it forever. Um, Mohammed, thank you very much. We're planning to go back to the U.S. advised to via UK or France. It would be cheaper than a direct flight. Oh, absolutely. I always go through Europe or the UK for things like that. It knocks the price down by hundreds of dollars. Absolutely. But thank you for that tip. And I'm sure somebody else out there could know that information. Amina Benatar, I hope I got your name right, hon. Do I like fasting? I think it's a new challenge for you. Yes, it's a new challenge, and I do like it. A lot of times I find myself delighting in the misery of being hungry, and then I have 2 hunger spurts during the day, and I'm learning to find the goodness and find the drive in getting myself through those. And then every time I come out of those during the day, there's a sense of accomplishment. And so, yes, I'm very much enjoying the fasting. It's a fantastic experience, and I've lost weight. As an American, that American dish would you recommend for a Moroccan person to try? Whoosh. Wow, so many things you could try. I mean, there's chicken fried steak. I mean, but that takes a different type of steak that I haven't found here yet. You guys already know about fried chicken, pizzas. I mean, there's probably not a whole lot that you don't eat here that we don't eat in America. It's just a different style. So you just have to look up some videos and get the American style about those. Big Kahuna Burger. Yeah, that sounds really good right now. Miriam, I am doing good. Thank you very much. And my family, they seem to be doing just fine. Omar, I will probably do that. I don't know what I'm going to cook yet because, like I said, everything's pretty common here. And it's like, what I really cook, but I'll figure something out. What do you think? Make a video about your story, like who you are, past. I actually do have a video up. It was done probably 3 or 4 videos back. It's called Past, Present, and Future. It's got a close-up of my ugly mug right there in the front, and I go into all of them after this. You enjoy dictionary English studies? Does it help you? Dictionary? A dictionary from English to Darija. I don't have one. I'm sure that would help. And did you enjoy? The live is going to end. Is it? Shouldn't. I don't know. It usually doesn't until I hit the X button. I don't know. We've been on 24 minutes now. Wow. Time flies. Hey dude, do a video outside the street of Rabat. The last time I did a video outside, I got raked over the coals by a lot of people. When I was just doing something responsible, like going to get masks and things like that. I didn't get a lot of... I will say it wasn't the majority of the feedback that was bad, but it was enough that I was like, I don't want to make anybody mad, you know. So there will be a time when I get back out on the streets, definitely, and I cannot wait. Iftar. I would love to join people for Iftar. That would be fantastic. Not great right now. I do have the right to film, but it was about the whole corona thing, safety, and that I was out there just risking the lives of everyone simply by being alive and breathing. So, but you know, it's nothing I'm bitter about. I'm just saying that was my past experience, and I just would rather just say, you know what, let's just make something up here and just embrace that challenge and just do it from right here. It'll be easier when I get back out. Thank you very much, Uncle Will. Appreciate you being here. So I've got family on here. This is great. I've got 2 uncles. My son's on here. That's pretty good. And there's a lag. So my great internet may not be that great after all. I would love to join someone's iftar. Maybe if there's like the 3 days at the end after maybe the lockdown and there's someone that I can do that with, that would be fantastic. What are you planning to do next? What Ashish? Rashid, um, what's your plan to do next? What are you planning to do next? Like after Ramadan, probably after quarantine thing. It depends on how far we can go. If they just unlock the city, I've got people that I want to see. Um, as far as the travel, I just want to get out and see as much as I can, as much as the quarantines and the lockdowns will allow. And I'm just going to travel Morocco and do what I can, and provided I maintain my legal status. Okay, thanks, Zach. I appreciate that. So there is a little bit of a lag. How you find Moroccan people? They find me. That's how How do I find Moroccan people? And I appreciate that. They find me. I'm getting hit up on Instagram, Facebook, the comment section all the time, and they are always reaching out to me. And sometimes it falls into a place where I can talk to them further, and sometimes it just doesn't work out, and it's great. But yeah, they find me, and it's fantastic. Just old and just scrawny now, or if I don't know. I would like to put some muscle mass back on, and I can't wait till gym's open. And I am going to find a gym here because there's gyms around, and I'd like to get back into the gym, start pumping my body full of proteins, and eat twice a day again, and get some exercise would be fantastic. Samira, we are your Moroccan family. Thank you very much. Husband is American. Will pay whatever he can, be in a situation in lockdown here instead of driving over the road out there. You know, I used to drive a truck over the road, and I completely understand what he's talking about. I completely sympathize with him. That's a lonely, difficult job, and truck drivers are very much unappreciated. Oh, I'm starting to get hoarse. Does your take on the Western food, has it changed? Okay, has my take on Western food changed? Excuse me. Well, right now I'm too busy enjoying the food that I'm eating. I do eat, normal food I say normal food, not normal food that where I'm from. From time to time, like the other night, I made burgers. I can make potato chips and some burgers and things like that. And so I'm partial to those things, but I'm really having a good time just eating the more traditional things that I can make right here that have more of a Moroccan flair to it, and I love it. Welcome to Marrakesh. Thank you very much. Googlement votre. What do Americans think of Morocco? You have to ask a lot. It's mixed. I mean, some people don't want to ever leave the country. Some people can't wait to come out here and look at these wonderful countries like Morocco. It just depends. It depends on the person. Oh, the jobs that I've had in my life. Okay, that's a good one because the list is a mile long. I've been everything from a grocery store manager. I've been a truck driver. I've worked in the oil and gas industry. I've worked in construction. I've been in IT. I've done so many things in my life. I've worked in the airline industry. I went to school to be an aircraft mechanic, and I decided I didn't like that after I got into it. I've done all kinds of things. I really have. And now I'm working on trying to be a professional photographer. There's where I really want to go. That's my love in life. So that's what I want to do. How old are my sons? Do they watch you? I have 3. I have 22, 25, and I believe 29. He'll be 30 this summer. And I know 2 out of 3 do. 2 out of 3 of those watch me. But I love all 3 of them regardless. Stay safe. Love you back. Thank you. I'm one of you, and I really appreciate that, and I feel that way. Which U.S. city are you from? To make it simple, from Fort Worth. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. That covers a lot of ground right there, but it's all pretty local. I'm from Fort Worth. It's about 30 miles east of Dallas. First time to see you on live. It's the first time I've been here. I visited LA twice. Foreign from spices. I feel like it's home. Good. Yes, it's always good to feel like you're at home with the cuisine when you go someplace else. Please make us an American soup. It's okay. It's American soup's really not that different from Hadida. Honestly, we don't put the chickpeas in it. The tomatoes, the spices, the onions and things like that. The soups are pretty simple. So I really wouldn't know how to get into that because I'm not a chef to get into a whole lot of things like that. So doing an American, but you know what? Funny you mentioned something like that. Let me. I have a packet of stuff. Hold on. So this stuff right here, I bought in the Carrefour, and right here, part of it's gone, but it says "Taste of Mexico." I hate to break it to you, it does not taste like Mexico. What it tastes like is a semi-sweet barbecue sauce from somewhere around East Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, that part of the United States. It's not bad. In fact, it's very delicious. And I put it in foods a lot so I can get that American barbecue flavor and things. So, yes, I actually can use this and make things from more back home. But if I'm making something that's a Moroccan dish, I absolutely want to use only the things that are used for that Moroccan dish. And I don't want to try to put anything in it that I wouldn't put into American food. But on the same token, we really don't use a whole lot of different things. I mean, use more curry and cumin. Saffron is the thing that we really don't use in America. But other than that, salt, pepper, parsley. Next time, take your sons with you. Well, I would love to bring my sons everywhere with me, but they are the grown-ups with steady careers and doing their life, and I'm very proud of them, and they can't always get away. But the minute they tell me that they can come see me, believe me, I would love for that to be a thing. Ali, you know, when in Morocco, you know, sometimes you just do what the Moroccans do. So lucky weather in Texas is just amazing. I don't know what this. How to deal with the weather in Springfield, Massachusetts. I don't know. That's crazy. Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm sure the weather's still pretty chilly up there, right? My favorite city in the USA, man. I've got a lot of them. One, where I'm from. Two, I love San Antonio, Texas. I love a lot of cities in Salt Lake and in Utah because they're just beautiful. I have a long list of really good cities in the United States. Yes, it is raining like crazy today, and it's been good. Tex-Mex recipes. Basically, you're going to have chili powder, onion, bell pepper, chili peppers, some meat, and you throw that on a grill, and ta-da, there you go. Put it on a corn tortilla, you got some good Tex-Mex right there. How do I find Moroccan behavior in the street? Does it encourage you to come back? The only thing that sometimes it kind of bothers me is when I just get bombarded with people asking me for money. But I learned to just deal with that, and I could just say "Mara okra" and it's all done. And I appreciate Omar for teaching me that phrase because it has helped me so much. I could say no, I don't have the money. I could say all these things all day long, and people follow me down the street. But when I say "Mara okra," they just, oh, okay, and it's done, it's finished. And so that was it's like walking down the street talking to anybody else. Moroccans are people, just like, you know, you like that. It's I like the street vibe. I like being out on the street and talking to people. I really do. Next time, say Lai Sahal. Lai Sahal? Did I say that right? What does that mean? Or am I saying something I shouldn't be saying on YouTube? Mara okra. Yes, Omar. That's Mara. Is it Mara okra? Have you ever been in LA? Yes, I've been to LA a few times. It's a pretty cool place. Depends on what you're doing in LA. If you're working, it's not that great. If you're a tourist, it's a wonderful, wonderful place. It means God will ease it for you. Like okay, yeah, like okay, I understand that. I think I've heard another term like La Yahweh or something like that. Yas Lifestyle. Hello, how are you? How's Ramadan affecting me? Man, that's about a 25-minute video that I've got put out. It's been a very fantastic. Ever been to Marzuga? Yes, I mean I have, and it was beautiful. And now that I'm starting to learn a little bit of Dardish, I'd love to go back and revisit that whole area out there. It was just great. Okay, yes, thanks, Omar. And he's one of my language teachers above everything else. Hi, dude. Moroccan. give me money. Pretty much. But it's okay. It's all good. And welcome from Algeria. Thank you very much, Sashbela. I hope I said your name right. What is the meaning of your channel title? Okay, Mustafa asked, what is the meaning of my channel title? So middle-aged is what we deem someone in the United States from anywhere from 40 to the age of 40 to about the age of 65. We're middle-aged. We're not young. We're not old. We're in the middle. So we're middle-aged. And the fact that I just kind of dropped my 9-to-5 life, my normal American everyday life, and I just ran away. So I'm a middle-aged runaway. So there's how I put that together. You know what? I haven't heard from Hafida in a long time. I need to reach out to her, and I appreciate you for reminding me of that. I've got so wrapped up in so many other things, and she's a very sweet young girl. If those of you don't know, she was the one who was making the crepes and stuff at the shop in Shefshawen, and she was always very nice, and I need to reach out to her. Thank you for asking about her. Oh yes, people are watching from everywhere. Yeah, and that's fantastic. I really this is really surreal. It means that's a big thing that's almost incomprehensible. And I'm really thankful, and this is such a great experience. What do you have for iftar today? You know what? Today, actually, speaking of this, I've got a couple of chicken legs that are thawed out. And I'm going to sprinkle this on top of this into a tagine, and I'm going to have basically what boils down to some baked barbecue flavored chicken. And I'm going to have some potatoes, and I've got a Coke in the refrigerator that I drink a little bit of that, and then I'm just going to down water because I'm dehydrated. No, not married. Hey dude, how's it going? How are you? Rita, how are you? Hello from Safia. Oh, you're not far from here. Safi, that's right up north of Rabat. Is that the same place I'm thinking of? Mamma Mia, thank you very much. Kicked that idea around with a couple of people, or I didn't kick that around. I kicked that around in my head after I heard from somebody that maybe I would do a visa run and go out and come back. It depends, but yeah, Spain's right there. There's no reason why I wouldn't go to Spain. Tell us what you did learn. Yeah, you put me on the spot. I can't do it. Anakasul. There's one that I remember. Anakasul. I'm lazy. You could say, you know what, I'd have to read them, but I'd have them here, and that would be cheating. So what have I learned? I've learned my numbers. I can't seem to remember 11 and 12 very well. For some reason, I get somewhere between Wahed and Ashri, or Ashra, and then I can't remember anything until Tlatesh, and then go back up all the way to Ashrin. Yeah, so yeah, Ashra is 10, Ashrin is 20. I think I got that right. So it's still kind of choppy, but I'm doing okay. And yeah, here's all the laughy cry faces because I'm trying to Darija. That's good. Laugh it up because I'm laughing at me too, because that's what makes it all fun. I love it. Try breaking your iftar with fruit salad and some yogurt or orange juice. Yes, I have done that a few times. Refreshing way to do it. So you're not wrong. How do you deal with being lonely in these days? Love you right back. It's talking to people. This has been a very big relief from being just bored all day, but I have people that I talk to during the day sometimes. Then I just sit and I'll watch movies, watch a lot of YouTube videos. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, boredom is just going to be what it is, and just kind of do a lot of self-reflection. Guess you can go from Costa Blanca, Las Palmas Island and get back. Oh, hit me up about more information on that. Okay. Thank you very much. It feels good. It's been a while since I've had, yeah, the laughing feels good, and I appreciate that. That was a thank you very much. Bethany, how do you communicate with your family back home? Mostly Snapchat. I talked to my mom via Facebook Messenger. My dad's birthday was the other day, and my sister actually went to his house and put him on the phone so I could video chat with him for his birthday via Snapchat. That was a really, really great day. I love that. It was fantastic. Your skin because of sun, yeah. That's also the lighting. I'm naturally red, and it doesn't take long for I just get really red in the sun. Hey, cowboy. Yeah, the cowboy. You find similarities between Moroccan and American cultures. Some, yeah. I mean, especially like being. But then again, there's a lot of things like we don't have hanuts. We have big corner gas stations that have everything you need in them. So you can pull up and get petrol, bread. You know, if you're on a road trip, you can buy all the food that you need. And here, you know, a hanut right below me that I can get all the household goods that I could possibly think of. But I can't get food. Go across the street, I can get everything from eggs to bread, coffee, whatever it is that I need. So I have those right here, and then I go to a market, go those things. So that's the big difference that I've noticed between the two cultures is you have different stores for everything. You may not. Darija is easy when you learn to socialize. Yeah, that's the big thing is I want to get out and start socializing with locals and start living that life, and so I can learn it on that level. And I really can't wait for that. You're exactly right. Socializing with locals is going to be the best. Zach 2611 Hranami. I'm going to blow that out of the water. I'm so sorry about that, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And a picture of a coffee. Hello from the UK. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing well, and how are you? I hope you're staying safe and well also. Repetitive questions. Yeah, they are, but that's fine. I'm embracing it all because not everybody sees them. And I know that people keep asking over and over because they want their questions seen, and I may not be able to see them. Hello from Hello, DC. Yes, sir. Ducani. Sorry for what? I've already missed something. What did I miss? What shows am I watching? Lately, it's been pretty brainless shows, cartoons, Family Guy, things like that. But I like watching documentaries when I'm like feeling like learning something. I love watching documentaries. Those are my favorite types of shows. And hello, back to you. I'm going to say Sweden because I'm going to mess up Hiami. I appreciate you. Did you know that Morocco is the first country in the world to recognize independence of the U.S.? Yes, I did. I really, that's something I actually did know. And I like that. That's a really great piece of history to know. Rafi R., yes, I am fasting. You just got in. Welcome. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you. Yes, I am fasting. I'm doing it just like everybody else. It took me about a week to really get on board with doing it exactly like I'm supposed to do it. But yes, I am doing it, and it's wonderful. Scooters, things like that, absolutely. I would love to be able to tour Morocco on a motorcycle. That would be the best experience. Would love so much to do that. Wadier Missouri, thank you very much. That was very kind. I appreciate that. Thank you. Fasting in Ramadan. Yes, I am fasting. Try to watch Stranger Things. I was watching Stranger Things for quite a while. I can't remember where I left off with that, but it was like, I don't know, 3 seasons into it. And I don't know what happened. I think life happened and I stopped watching it. But yeah, I should probably get back into that because it was going places. Advice from Moroccan living in the USA. Depends on how long you've been there, your situation. It varies. There's a lot of things to consider in that question. Thank you. Yes, lifestyle. And it is good for your health. Anima, thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I'm doing my best, and I hope you stay safe and well also. It is clean. It is difficult sometimes. You just gotta cleanse your body and just purge everything. Kautar J. I'm sorry. I'm not good at these names. What do I think about the London Real TV, David Ikrashid? I don't know him. I have to check that out. Can I play country music with a guitar? I can play the radio. Now my son. Now I know that my sons. They grew up and they're good at it. I know Josh and Zach. They're really they're good at it. Me, not so much. I'd like to say that I inspired them because I bought a guitar and I was practicing for a while, and when I put it down, they picked it up and then they didn't put it down. So good for them. Amal, yes, I do have a lot of fans apparently, and I'm grateful for every last single one of them. This is so amazing. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, London Real. That's a YouTube channel. I'll look that up. That seems interesting. Jessica Pena, what will your next destination be after COVID? Home. I'm gonna go home, and then I'm gonna come back. That's so Morocco ultimately is where I'm gonna stay for a little bit. I eventually want to go uh, to India, go and then go further into Southeast Asia. And just like I'm trying to share the Moroccan culture with the rest of the world, I want to bring those cultures here to Morocco. And then, as it stands right now, just frequent Morocco as much as possible because I see me really liking this country a whole lot. Yes, I am doing very well, Mohammed Kamel. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Let's see, on a future channel after the quarantine is just vlogging um, real experiences and cultures, to be out where tourists don't go, to talk with locals, to go to little villages and towns, or to talk about doing something out in like I was talking about with Alba Travels. And he gets out and he goes with these people way out into the middle of nowhere, rides these motorcycles out in the middle of nowhere, and climbs in these caves, and you get to learn a little bit of history from these people, and I want to share that. So there's a lot of deeper experiences that I want in photography. I want to get out and shoot the landscapes of this beautiful country. I've been by bus all over this country, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Um, Layla, hi from Canada. Ramadan Kareem to you too. Thank you very much. Uh, Says, I like when you teach in every video and you teach native expression. I try to remember that. It's about sharing the cultures, and a lot of times I know that we uh, we as English speakers forget that we throw things out that make absolutely no sense to people who are native speakers to English, and so I try to do that. And so if you appreciate those, good deal. Mohammed Abudu, Mohammed, yes, I have lost weight, and I hope to get back to the gym and put the weight on all in the right places. So yes, I've lost a lot of weight. Which part of the USA is there more work? Ooh. I know that Texas is always good. It's always had a pretty good economy for that kind of stuff. Outside of that, I couldn't tell you because I've lived in Texas. It all depends on your skill set. So that's another big thing. If you can do construction, you can get a job anywhere. Um, what state am I from? I'm from Texas. How do I feel about job in USA ambassador in Rabat? I'm an outdoor kid. I like to be outdoors and playing. I'll leave all the diplomacy to the people who are good at it. From what I hear from my friends and family, I'll go ahead and show that. It is. It is, and I'm glad I'm here. Thank you. I do hope to visit Tangier. I was in Tangier for a couple of days. Uh, I walked around, looked at it, beautiful city, and there was a great little cafe that I found right across from the beach. And I can only imagine what that place is like in the summertime. That place has got to be absolutely on fire with fun. Um, um, Hussein sent me the several messages, and I do appreciate that. If I haven't got back to people with messages, it's not on purpose. Sometimes I'll see it and I'll get busy, I'll forget, and I should be better at that, but I do get a lot of messages. And I'm pretty good right now. And I do so much appreciate that just a very common example here in Morocco about generosity and people wanting to help. And I do appreciate you very much, and I'm so sorry that I have not responded, and thank you for being here in spite of that. Um, the different starting level of where you are, of how much you know, so I wouldn't know where to begin. There's a lot of people out there teaching those languages, teaching the English language. They're doing videos, and they're much better than I could do. I know Moracro. He's an English teacher. That's what he does here. I know you know who he is. Go check him out. But as far as for me, you're probably not going to get a very good experience out of that. So I would recommend going to his channel and doing that, or hitting him up some way. There are more Americans who have that same connection like you have with Morocco. Great to see people from another world like Morocco. Yes, absolutely, Rafi. I love this place a whole lot. It's been very hospitable, even when I was just traipsing through as a tourist. And then when I needed this country the most, they wrapped their arms around me and said, "We got you." And I can't say that without getting emotional. Thank you. Yes, Hamal El Abasi. I'm sorry if I ruined your name. Jamal El Abasi. It says, "Always positive, bro. Wish this pandemic disappear very soon. We can all have a new start and appreciate this life." Man, you are not wrong. That is absolutely true. And this is all, we're all going to come away with a very different appreciation about our lives. And that was a very good comment. Thank you so much for that. Just the best in the world. Not sure what that is. Try Moroccan clothes. And you know what? Eventually I'm going to get around to trying on those Moroccan clothes and get I don't know what the hat's called with the little spinny thing on it. But yeah, I want to do all those things. I really want it, but I want to make sure that I'm doing that, not just like where all the other tourists are buying these things. I want to do this on a very deeper level. Do I Patreon? No, I haven't done that yet. It's something that I really, honestly, I haven't had time to even look at. And when I have time, like now, I don't think about it. But I appreciate you reminding me about that. Fez hat. Yes, thank you. Fez. Thank you. It's called tarbouche. Okay, so it's a fez or a tarbouche. Let's talk about that. Which one is it? Let's see. To be phrased. I don't know. Okay. Oh, losing my comments. Becky and Ryan. Say hello for Becky and Ryan. Becky and Ryan, they're on here, or they were. They checked in. Is Becky and Ryan, say hello for Becky and Ryan. Becky and Ryan are doing well. I talked to them just yesterday. Well, I say talk. We text. What's it like spending Ramadan over there? It's really been a very different experience. Hasn't been the full experience because of the quarantine, but it's been pretty great. It's been really great. Yeah, the fasting has been fantastic for me. How many times you eat couscous? Since the quarantine, Omar brought me some, left it at the door one time, and it was better than probably anything I'd had in any restaurant the entire time I'd been here. So couscous, probably about 4 or 5 times, but one time, fantastic. And that was Omar's dear sweet mother who made sure that I had some of that. Do I watch Netflix series Prison Break, Peaky Blinders? No, I probably should. I've got a lot of downtime, iftar, things like that. I should probably get into maybe binge watching those. And because hopefully when this lockdown lifts, I can put Netflix down and be outside again. That's where I like to be. Find a good Moroccan woman, brother. I think that's going to be pretty easy to find if I'm ever, I think that would be pretty easy to find. I've met a lot of very great Moroccan people here, and I can see that, and you have very beautiful women here, by the way. Very beautiful women here. How do you feel about you're making all these people practice their English live? I feel pretty good about that. One of these days, hopefully, I'll be able to start practicing Darija a little bit more than I do live. No, I'm not Muslim. To answer the question, my man, a hunter. I've never been a big hunter. It's just something I never did growing up. So it's not that I'm against it. We've got to get our meat from somewhere. But am I skilled at it? No, I'm not. Sounds fun though. provided you're doing it for food, never for sport. Absolutely never for sport. Did you choose Moroccan as a resident country? Did I choose? Um, I am fine. Hello to Casablanca. Did I choose Moroccan as a resident country? What I chose Moroccan for was a tourist place in the beginning. Um, Very much in the travel mode, but I've got a lot of traveling to do here, and I could see me basing out of Morocco. It's a more centralized location to all the places that I want to see in the world, and so I could definitely see me basing out of Morocco. That's a very plausible plan. Um, Thank you, Becky and Ryan. I appreciate that. I can't believe it's been almost coming up on an hour already. This is this is amazing. I can't believe how fast this has gone. What the best memories you're going to take deeply with you at home? The memories I'm going to take with me the most have been everything that's happened in the last 2 months, hands down. Um, this has been absolutely the best, and I know that once we get out of here, there's going to be some time that I'm running around Morocco before I go home, and those are going to go into that same category as equally valuable for me to go back home with and share with people. And then I'm going to come back and yeah, I'm going to be vlogging my trip while I'm going home, showing everybody home, where I grew up, how I grew up, and things like that. And then I'm coming back, and we're just going to start right back into being in Morocco. Stop being, oh, happy cat, be nice. I don't know what they said, but hey, happy cat, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while in the comments section. It's always good to see happy cat. And there's a lot of other people in here that I've seen in the thing, but I can't keep up with everybody to give them one a call out here. 1.5 hour for iftar. Yes, and actually the magic hour in my little dwelling here is about to happen. I didn't tell you about this. Around an hour and a half before iftar, around 6:15, something just amazing happens, and the energy in this place, all by myself, I'm here. All of a sudden, there's a sense of accomplishment, a deeper sense of gratitude. There's a sense of joy that I really can't put into words right now, but all of a sudden, I just feel more alive and energetic, and I feel just at peace with every little bites of it in my mouth as I'm cooking. It's a very patient process, and the whole cooking dinner and eating has become a completely different process, and I'm so loving this experience. Very deep, and I love it. Oh no, I'm not leaving the YouTube channel. This is the thing now. When I go home, like I said, I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to vlog the trip home. I'm going to vlog while I'm there. And then when I come back, we're going to keep right on going. And trust me, I enjoy this entirely too much to just put it down. Eunice, this is the effect of fasting. That's a very great thing. So, Saeed, yes, I am. I'm getting hungry, but I know that I can do that. It's getting a little funky. To see it in print, I don't know. I need an audio on that to know how to say his name very well. Did you visit other cities in Morocco? Yes, I've been to Chefchaouen, Marrakesh. I was spend the night in Fez. But I will say I spent the longest time in Chefchaouen, and I think for me, looking through it with tourist eyes, I think that was probably the most the best time that I had was in Chefchaouen. Probably because I just spent the longest time there, and I got to start knowing people. And unfortunately, I still hadn't clicked that the longer you spend somewhere, the longer you're going to get to know people. The better you get to know people, and the better the experience. Princesa Nora, I hope I said that right. Thank you very much. I love you too. Big shout out to all of them. Yes, big shout out to all of them, Omar. Absolutely. Nada, tell your mom I said hello, and I would love to come visit you if that's ever in the, what's for dinner, Cowboy? Actually, it's going to be kind of a barbecue flavored chicken with some potatoes and ketchup and a Coke. So it's probably about as Texas as you can get tonight. Terry, you rock. Thank you. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Gosh. And, oh, yes. Remember the cats in the street. Give them some food. I do feed them. I don't feed them every day, but I do feed them. I do feed them. I give them chicken scraps. When I cook up an octopus thing, I give them scraps of that. I do feed the cats, and yes, absolutely do that. And then they are on my mind a lot, not only when they're in my window looking in, but when I can out there hear them. They don't sound like American cats, and it's actually very sad. Yes, sir. I talk about it every time. How do you find Moroccan hospitality? It's fantastic. Absolutely the best. Wow, this has been over an hour now. Going up on 64 minutes. This has been so great. Tarikas 52 and Rabat, if you need anything, I appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate that. Says you'll become one of her sons. Omar, I would be honored to become one of her sons. Absolutely. That would be, thank you. That would be the best. Join Moroccan travel groups. I barely saw that the last time. I think it's a good way to explore and discover. I am on one. It's MTC Travels or something like that. There's a couple of Facebook groups that I'm a part of that I just kind of watch. I don't really participate in just yet, but I will. Next Ramadan, coronavirus. So yes, I want to be here next year when hopefully there's not going to be a relapse in this and we're locked down again. I definitely want to do this on another level. Is there a liquor store still open in Rabat? I don't know. I haven't been looking for it. I know where there's one, but I don't know if it's open. And yeah, I haven't looked for it because it's Ramadan. And so I thank you all so much. This has been very great. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to start getting things wound down here to kind of let people get back to their lives. And thank you so very much. And so I will try to answer any more of these questions in my next video. Maybe I'll start it. And I'll go to the community page. I'll open a post. And if there's any question that wasn't answered, then I will do my best to answer those questions for you from here out. Oh, so I'm having barbecue. Okay. Very good. Barbecue chicken. It's the way to go. All right. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a big peace out. Thank you very much. So much for everyone who's been here. Love very much to everyone here. Love you so much. America, peace out. Friends, family. I'm going to get going. And you have a great, great iftar. Ramadan Kareem.